With so many high-profile household name tech stocks roaring today, I don't want you to miss the terrific quarter that Qlik Technologies, Qlik, the provider of data analytics software for the enterprise, reported just last night. It caused the stock to jump $1.62 today, nearly 5%. Qlik software is all about creating a user-driven intelligence platform that allows the people who are making decisions at a company to access and analyze their data directly, rather than needing to beg their IT department for help, which is basically how traditional data analytics works. Now, Qlik has been a volatile stock over the past couple of years, but lately it's been on a tear, with the shares hitting a brand new 52-week high today, and that's courtesy of its better-than-expected quarter. Qlik delivered robust results despite the strong dollar headwinds overseas. I'm now looking for a nice profit for the year. Stock has given us a terrific 25% gain since the last time we spoke to the CEO, which is roughly 13 months ago. Can it keep climbing? Let's dig deeper with Lars Bjork. He's the president and CEO of Qlik Technologies. To learn more about the quarter and his company's prospects, Lars, welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah,
Have a
thank
seat.
you, Jim. Thank you.
Well, first, congratulations order. You had your first $1 million sales. This is an exciting time for your company.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to get people are, when the first thing they say, okay, well, explain to me what Qlik does for something. We all know Aramark, food service company. We see them as a representative client. What do you do for Aramark?
So Aramark is this company that serves all the sports events. We know that. We try to get them on the game at the game. What does that mean? Well, they got to predict what's the weather, how much food do we need, how much personnel do we need at this specific game. We try to optimize that for them, so they don't run short and they don't have to throw away some food.
So, but how do you know that? I mean, you know, aren't these unknown knowns? I mean,
but I think you can learn a lot from past games. That's what you do. You load up the statistics of past games, and then you can correlate that to this game. Is this a playoff game? Is it nice weather outside? Or is there something else that's going to disturb or affect the game?
Okay, so how about, there's a little tougher one. Lululemon. Now, I was on that conference call. They had West Coast port slowdown. They had Canadian dollar issues. What did you do for Lulu?
Oh, I wouldn't even know. I don't know. Lulu is a customer. So
Lulu,
yeah, it's a customer of us. I wouldn't know what we did in that situation.
Oh, okay. Well, just to try to get a sense on some of the more higher profile customers, Canadian Pacific. I mean, some of them, because I know that you have a partnership way of doing business and also direct. And I just figure that if you bring in Qlik, they try to figure out exactly what you can't figure out, basically.
Yeah. So we have partners all over the world, 1,700 of them, and the only way that you can reach all pockets of the market, and we are in over 100 countries, is to have an indirect channel. And we're bringing all those together, by the way, next week in Dallas for a big partner conference.
Okay. You know, when I read the IBM call, IBM wants to be you. They talk about it all. They talk about business intelligence and analytics. IBM's a big company. They've got $100 billion in revenue. How do you beat an IBM?
I think it's very, very simple. We have a relentless focus on ease of use. If it's not simple to use, it simply won't be used. That's where we are coming from. We are best of breed in this space. They do a lot of other things. They operate in this market. We see them. But so far, we beat them most of the time.
In other words, if IBM's up against you, you've actually won that competition.
9 times out of 10.
Really?
Yes.
Well, maybe that's why IBM its stock is having a tough time, and Qlik is at an all-time high. Can you tell me about how Europe could be so strong for you, and yet we keep hearing about how Europe was weak?
I think you're seeing exactly the same type of business challenges in Europe, and we can help them. And what is more beneficial in a down economy than optimizing your business?
I'd say, so that is one of the reasons why you've had, even during this period of difficulty, 32% compound annual growth?
Yes, absolutely.
And for when I'm trying to get a handle on some of the things that you guys do, you did have 3 $1 million deals, including one with a brand new customer. I don't want to necessarily, if you can't disclose who it is, because it wasn't clear to me, just give me why they're paying you $1 million versus what they were doing before.
Yeah, so it's a brand new customer. It's Citco, hedge fund administrator. Okay. You know them very well.
Yes, I do.
It is also a first deal with us, and it's with our new product, Qlik Sense. So what they want to do is take financial reporting, provide it back to their entire client base, and do it on a mobile device. So we are device agnostic. So if you want to pull out your phone and read their financial reporting, which you probably should do because you're a client, you can do that pretty soon.
And it's in real time?
Yes.
I've always killed for that when I was a hedge fund manager, so I didn't have to speak to everybody after the close.
Absolutely.
Tell them exactly how they did.
Yeah.
And they always wanted to know in real time.
Yeah.
So in other words, I wouldn't have to talk to my clients. They would see it like I would see it.
You should talk to your clients
Well,
as well.
true. I don't have that job anymore, but this would be the holy grail for a hedge fund manager.
Absolutely.
You're trying to figure out what's going on with Microsoft, trying to figure out what's going on with Amazon. You don't want to take their call, but they want to know where they have every right to know.
You want to be up to date on the analysis. What happened in the stock, having a conversation on that.
That's a killer product, Lars.
Yes.
Fantastic work. Thank you. I see why you beat IBM 9 times out of 10. That's Lars Bjork. He's the CEO of Qlik, Qlik, a very hot stock in a very hot stock market. Stick with Cramer. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.